Hola friends, welcome back. We are on day 110, creating that daily habit. We're nailing it. Kudos to you if you're participating in this challenge, or even if you're just doing 3 a week. It will benefit you significantly as long as you create that habit. A habit looks different on all of us. If it's not daily, every second day. If it's not every second day, at least 3 times a week would be ideal. Right, so let's start with our sun salutation. Let's do B today. So we're going to find a chair pose on our inhale. We're going to take our butts down, arms up, nice big inhale. We're going to exhale, find those toes with those fingers, lift up the butt, straighten the legs, forward fold. Hands to knees, let's flatten the back, take a nice big inhale here. We're going to find the floor with our hands and we're going to jump or step back to a high plank. So from our high plank, if you need to, take the knees down. We're going to shift forward on an inhale, exhale, lower down, tuck those elbows, inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale back to our downward dog. Step for the right foot. We're going to find a warrior one. Reaching for the sky, stretching out, hands back down to earth, back to our high plank. Shift forward on the inhale, exhale, lower down, tuck the elbows. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Step for the left foot now. Find your warrior one, reaching for the sky, stretching out, and back down to earth. High plank, last one. Shift forward on an inhale, exhale, lower down, inhale, let's go cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And in this downward dog, we're going to take 3 to 5 rounds of breath. In deeply. Through the nose, exhale fully. Out through the nose or the mouth, whichever you prefer. In our downward dog, we find movements that feel good within our own self. We pay attention to what's going on the inside, the sensations, the tension we may be holding on to, and we're going to release any type of tension we may be holding on to in our daily practice, becoming aware of how we're feeling. Right, let's look up between our thumbs. We're going to slowly walk our feet back up between our hands. Take our hands to our knees, flatten the back, big inhale. We're going to exhale, fold forward, hinging at those hips, dropping the head. Nice big inhale, drop the butt, find that chair again. And voila, we have a round of our sun salutation B. Right, we're going to find our yogi squat. We'll come to the back of our mat. Feet are as wide as our mat. We're going to come down with that butt and find a nice deep yoga squat. We're going to take our elbows and push out those knees, connect those hands, breathe in deeply. And just take a few rounds of breath. We're gazing forward. We can close our eyes. Just do what feels good within yourself right now. We're going to do a few butt lifts from here. So we're going to take our hands to our mat. We're going to take a nice big inhale and we're going to lift that butt up, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, drop the head. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift the butt, drop the head. Exhale, come back down. Let's go 5 more. Nice controlled movement. Really pushing that floor away with those hands. Bringing that butt down as high as low as you can, and taking it up as high as you can. Last one. Come back down to earth. Push those knees out with the elbows. Nice big inhale. Let's sway from left to right. Keeping those feet nice and grounded. And we're going to stand up tall. Nice big inhale. All the way. And stretch the entire self out. Let's bring those feet in towards each other and let's ragdoll it. Let's just let our arms fly. Wrench that spine. Create that beautiful flow. We're going to find our warrior two now. So let's take a nice big inhale. Take our hands above head. On an exhale, let's walk our hands down our legs all the way up to the top of our mat, finding a downward dog. And we're going to step forward our right foot and find our warrior two. So bringing that right foot forward, dropping that back heel. We're coming up. That front knees, ideally stacked above our heel, our ankle. That back foot is how it feels comfortable within yourself. So whether that is parallel with the mat or it has the angle, work it out within your body. We're all very different. We interpret everything differently. We feel differently. So work it out within yourself. Find your warrior two. Your version. Right. We have our heel lifts now. So we're going to go for 7 today. So we inhale, we lift that front heel and we lean into it. We exhale, bring it back down to the earth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 more, 5, 6, last one, 7. And come back. Hold that warrior two for another round of breath. Nice big inhale. Open up the chest and exhale fully. All right, let's bring those hands down to earth. Take that foot back and find our downward dog again. And now we step forward our left foot. Finding our warrior two again. Finding that comfortable pose. Our interpretation of our warrior two. And we breathe. Right. Let's do our heel raises. So we're going for 7. Inhale, lift and lean. Exhale back. 2. Slow, controlled movements. Then we can pay attention to how it's all feeling and getting to know the actual self. Becoming a lot more aware. I've lost count, so we're going to go for 1 more. And if it's 1 too many, who cares? And back up. Right, back down. Finding our downward dog. So now we've got our planche lean. So with our planche lean, we're going to bring our feet in together. So nice and close. We're going to take our wrists and create a nice 45-degree angle. So our thumbs are pointing upward, parallel with the sides of our mat. So we're going to have our downward dog here. This variation of our downward dog. Let's take a nice big breath inward. Exhale fully. Bring the chest towards the toes. Right, on the next inhale, we're going to roll forward, coming up to our tippy toes, and we're going to find our planche lean. We're rounding those shoulder blades, pushing away the floor, and we're seeing how far forward we can lean. And if anything is pinching or hurting, back it up. We're going to hold this for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back. Don't forget to breathe whenever you're holding any type of pose. You hold the pose, not the breath. And of course you hold this for as long as you need or can. And don't be discouraged if you can only hold it for a few seconds. You have to start somewhere. Right, let's take a nice big inhale again. Leaning as far forward as we can. We're going to hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back her up. Lovely. We'll do one more, but we'll just hold it for 5. 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, whatever you can manage. And nice big inhale. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back. Bring those feet outward. Straighten up the hands. And let's take a nice big stretch in our downward dog. Take the butt up as high as you can. Take a breath inwards. Pull the chest towards the toes. And let's slowly walk our hands back up to our toes. We've got a nice half fold here. Hands on our shins. Big breath in. Exhale fully. We're going to find our standing position. And let's find our figure 4 chair. Our balance. How much time have we got? 3 minutes. Whew. Right, so that foot's nice and flexed on the top there. We're just going to find our figure 4 balance. We'll just do 5 rounds of breath here. So we're going to take a nice big inhale, take the hands above head. Exhale, bring them back. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. Let's straighten up the entire self and drop that foot back down to earth, other side. And flex that top foot. Bring those arms out in front. Inhale. Up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. Straighten up the entire self. Drop the foot. And we're going to find our butt to our mat. Find our easy pose. We've got our seated twist. So legs crossed, hands on knees. We're going to gaze forward. We're going to take an inhale up, hands above head. We're going to exhale. We're going to twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. We'll go 2 more. Inhale up. Twist on the exhale. And again up. 1 more on each side. Awesome. Nice big inhale up. Now we find our fire log, our double pigeon, our square pose, whatever you want to call it. It is the same thing, does the same thing, just called something different. So our shin is parallel with the edge of our mat. Heel goes on that knee. Heel is under the knee. So it's like a square double pigeon. So if this is what you have to work with, because you're a little bit locked up, you work with this, and this works. You start here, you take your hands on that top leg, and you breathe in deeply, out fully. And the more you practice, the more flexible you will become, the more mobile you will become in those hips and knees, and you will be able to fold forward and bring those knees and heels together. But don't force it. Take your time. Get to know your limits and work with what you can. Gazing down at our mat. Let's take a few more rounds of breath. Last one. And we lean back to come out of the pose to switch her over. And again, heel, knee. I'm really good at losing my words some days. Right, so we've got our top leg and we're just breathing in deeply. Exhaling fully and then folding down to where we can. Hinging at our hips, we're not bending. You can choose to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Remember that this is your practice and it's how things feel good within your body. It's not about comparing or being like anyone else. It's about the movements and the work within yourself. Some people get way too caught up with rules and ways they're meant to be doing things. No one knows your body like you know your body. Become your own expert. And let's release. Find our easy pose, our final pose, hands on our knees. Taking our back nice and tall, sitting nice and tall, even rolling the neck, whatever feels good within yourself. We stay here for as long as we need. This is our final pose. Namaste, beautiful people, and thank you for being here. See you tomorrow. 110 days ticked off. Kudos to you.